weather performer. 1, 2, 4, 3 for me though.
Same four numbers again, Lucky Sweynesse. But if there is going to be a time that he is vulnerable, it could potentially be here this afternoon for Lucky Sweynesse with the big weight. Yes, there's probably in his factor as it's not as hot as it has been here in Hong Kong, certainly over the summer period today, and he's going to be able to get his toe into the track here this afternoon. But Manfred Mann's done a great job with him. There's a race opportunity, as Manfred said, for him, so we're going to line him up and run him with the 135 pounds. So Lucky Sweynesse over Victor the Winner, who got a little warm in that trial on Monday morning. He's got 20 pounds less here. He's not going to cop the same pressure that he copped from Sight Success last time out in the Sha Tin Vase. And he's drawn barrier number 5. So these two can just come across them here. Lucky Sweynesse and Victor the Winner. Adios goes, I think he's definitely next best in this. And the other one that goes in is Rewarding together. So 1, 2, 4 and 3, Nick.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fun if we all tipped the same horse. So I'll go against the favourite here. And Victor the Winner for me on top. Look, I think if Lucky Sweynesse is ever vulnerable this season, it's potentially this race. And there are a number of pros and cons for both horses, granted. And I just feel that Victor the Winner with 2 trials and he is receiving lumps away. I know he's a little bit wrong with the favourite still, £5, but look, he wasn't a million miles off him when they last met in that Sha Tin Vase, a length and a quarter. So look, I'll take a chance with Victor the Winner, and there he is heading to post, and he did look well. Ahead of Lucky Sweynesse, obviously, sort of running out of superlatives for him, really. Can't really add a great deal more to what's already been said. He has won on ground with a bit of ease in it, so he won't mind the conditions, I wouldn't imagine. But he has got to give a lot of weight away. It's a huge ask, but he's a class horse. The 4, Adios, probably best of the rest outside of the top 2, as mentioned. I certainly expect him to go okay for a bit of minor money, potentially. And the 3, Rewarding together, a very honest type of horse here. Matthew Chadwick knows him very well, and he's one of 3 in the race for Frankie Law, so I dare say he'll be mopping up a bit of that place money as well at the business end. 2, 1, 4 and 3, Jenny.
Yeah, look, it's hard to go past number 1, Lucky Sweynesse. I thought he paraded really nicely. A little bit of weight on him, which is great, just that they've got something to work with throughout the season as well. It's not excess. I thought he was fit enough to run well and possibly win this race. So I've got him on top of number 2, Victor the Winner. There's not a great deal of condition on him. He's really fit going into this. So with his lightweight, he might just give him a challenge. The 4, Adios, looks well prepared. He's nice and fit. He's a really athletic type. And the 6, I thought Youthful Deal, big, tall, rangy, sort of solid type of horse. He weighs in 1193 pounds. That's 20 pounds less than he last did. And I thought he paraded really quite nicely too. He looks like he's done enough work. So I've gone 1, 2, 4 and 6.
2 minutes out, as you can see, the rain continues to fall here at Sha Tin. 1.2 now, the favourite here, Paul, for the Chief Executives Cup. And no horse has ever won this twice, I think, going back through the years.
No, they haven't. So a bit of history could happen here as well. So, yeah, I think Lucky Sweynesse, punters agreeing there with a 1.2. So he was 1.3. He's coming now to 1.2 as Lucky Sweynesse, and is the clear favourite. Look, Victor the Winner, obviously the one to beat here. He's at 4.2. Did only ones in single figures. Rewarding together 22, 11 Adios, 48 I'm a Single Man, 28 Youthful Deal. Was Lucky Sweynesse goes 1.3. We'll do the play 1 to beat 2. It's even money for that forecast. 1 to beat 2, even money.
Okay, just to note as well that after this race there'll be no normal full race replay. We will have a patrol replay coming up. We've also got a presentation coming up here that will be in the parade ring, but we'll be heading off to Korea as well for the first of the simulcast races this afternoon, the Korea Sprint, Group 3 over the 1200 metres. So that is coming up after this race, straight into the patrol for the Korea Sprint coming up. So there's Paul's play on screen, 1 to beat 2. And that is the forecast. Jenny, just summarise again how Lucky Sweynesse paraded.
Yeah, look, he's put on the 11 pounds, a little bit to work with throughout the season. I thought he paraded well. He's such a beautiful horse. He always has paraded nicely. Went back and watched when he won on the Good to Yielding at Happy Valley in his early days. He wasn't overly impressive when he won. He was just far too good for that field, but he had enough on the line. So, more testing conditions for him with the big weight here, but he's got the score on the board, and he's just a very classy horse. Looks good.
Yep, certainly it does, Lucky Sweynesse. What What kind of races do you think they target after this, Nick? Because we've got the Celebration Cup coming up at the end of the month on the 24th of September, which is over the 1,400 metres. And, of course, we know he's a horse that has got a good record over that sort of trip too.
He has. Look, he's versatile. And look, clearly the owners are very sporting. They want to race their horse. So it wouldn't shock if he had all these sort of engagements in the pipeline. So, yeah, look, as you say, it's a distance he can cope with, and it's a race that I'm sure they might consider.
There's the light flashing as we count down to the feature of the afternoon, the HKSAR Chief Executive Cup over the 1,200 metres, with our Group 1 sprinting star mark lining up at 1.2. That is Lucky Sweynesse.
He is indeed, Tom, and he's drawn a barrier number 6, so outside of the line here as Rewarding Together goes in to a barrier number 1. Adios about to come up. Alexi Bedell, Frankie Law. Frankie represented by Rewarding Together, Adios, and Youthful Deal, and Andrea Rizzani with the ride on a Youthful Deal. Having a steer here in the 4th. The Lucky Sweynesse ready here is Victor the Winner coming up. He's at 3-1. The second pick, and I'm a Single Man, who's at 56 and 12. He'll be last in. 4th race is the feature, the HKSAR Chief Executives Cup. 1.2, Lucky Sweynesse. They're racing now. And he jumped only fairly, Lucky Sweynesse. He'll be second last early, whereas Victor the Winner left fast, and the second favourite is going to get across and lead over Rewarding Together, I'm a Single Man. Adios 4th, the rail from Lucky Sweynesse, and a length and a half to Youthful Deal. Slow speed. Victor the Winner leads it by a length and a half over Rewarding Together. I'm a Single Man is 3/4 of a length away, third from Adios. Lucky Sweynesse second last, and he's 4 off the lead, and 2 lengths to Youthful Deal. The lightly weighted Victor the Winner has it by a length and a half over Rewarding Together. I'm a Single Man third from Adios. Purton starts his move now with Lucky Sweynesse. He's coming up 3-4 wide, 3 off the speed, and Youthful Deal is last. 400 metres to go. Victor the Winner is the leader. Lucky Sweynesse has come to second quickly, and then came Rewarding Together. Victor with a kick with the lightweight. He's a length and a half. Lucky Sweynesse and Adios. Victor the Winner under the 115 pounds is steaming in the lead. He's 3 in front of Lucky Sweynesse and Adios, and Victor the Winner is going to be just that. Victor the Winner turns the tables on Lucky Sweynesse and bashed him up at the line. Third over Adios, then came Rewarding Together, I'm a Single Man, and Youthful Deal is the last one in. Well played, Karis Teaton. Victor the Winner summed it up beautifully at 4.1 and has left the Speed King in his wake. Done a number on him. He's run second, Lucky Sweynesse. Adios third. Teaton, Purton, Bedell, 1, 2, 3. And a salute from Karis. He went straight to the lead, went slow down the back. He started to up the tempo from the top of the straight, and from there, he never looked like getting run down. 2, 1, 4 and 3. A look at the screen from Karis. Another one. There's nobody coming here. And a whip salute as well, Tom. 115 pounds. Well, he couldn't beat him. Lucky Sweynesse, 109.87. First up today, he's turned the tables on him. It's 2, 1, 4 and 3, and the second favourite has rolled. Hong Kong Sprinting Star in the 4th. 1:9.87, that winner's time. Thank you, Mark. Well outside standard. 25.01 the lead section there, and Lucky Sweynesse probably got a little bit further back than most had anticipated, and he got a very soft lead in front here as we can see them go from the start, and it wasn't the quickest away again, Lucky Sweynesse. Sometimes the wheels can spin and there's not a lot of movement in the early stages, but Karis having a look over the inside shoulder, and he crosses the face of the field here very easily with Victor the Winner. Rewarding Together second. Then you've got on the outside I'm a Single Man, followed by Adios. Probably most expected Lucky Sweynesse, Paul, to be in that spot where I'm a Single Man is, but he hasn't been able to make up that ground in the straight, and that big pull on the weights here for Victor the Winner, and that slow early section where he's had no pressure have been definitely the winning of the race. Yeah,
they left him alone, and that was the winning of the race, you're right. Look, I'm a Single Man was pushed up and with Lucky Sweynesse slowly away. Had to just come a little bit wider as he came into the straight, but Victor the Winner had it really easy, and he just sprinted off this bend here and won nicely. Yeah,
into the straight they come, and he just has a very good turn of foot here to pick them up, Victor the Winner. Lucky Sweynesse tried to come around the outside but wasn't able to make up that ground, and here on the track. First up, big weight, might have been the telling factor. Adios has tried to box on, throw over on the inside again, down the middle part of the track where they've been winning today. And then you've got Rewarding Together and I'm a Single Man, Youthful Deal fighting out for that last spot. But 2:1:4 and 5, the time 1:9:87, 2.5. 1 1/4, but Jenny, for that first section, very, very slow. No competition up front at all, challenging Victor the Winner.
But yeah, look, he did have it all his own way in front, didn't he? And obviously Zach just elected to go back and get a little bit of cover, but just could not make up that ground with the big weight that he had to carry there. But this horse is a good little horse, isn't he, Victor the Winner? That's his 6th win from 9 starts. He hasn't done a great deal wrong in his career, and he's picked up a big one here.
He certainly has. The HKSAR Chief Executives Cup, and there is Karis Teton returning here with Danny Shum, and about to get the winning photo. There'll be a presentation out in the parade ring with the prevailing weather conditions coming up shortly. It was definitely that early section, Paul, no pressure, having to come wide around the turn. First up, I think there's probably multiple things you can put down to, but Lucky Sweynesse here and being that one place further back than most probably expected.
Yeah, exactly right. And as Jenny said, he only ran once on this track and won okay, but it was against very lesser opposition. So class got him through. He's with a really nice horse in Victor the Winner by Toronado, and 20 pounds difference in this track. Looked like it was the difference here this afternoon. I mean, we most expected him to win. I expected him to win, but Victor the Winner, he's had everything go his way and he's won nicely.
Yes, it certainly has been interesting to have a penny for Manfred Mann's thoughts after Lucky Sweynesse is beaten there, but he'd certainly take nothing away from this horse here. He's won 6 of his 9 starts now, and he was up on the pace in that recent barrier trial, and look, he got himself into a bit of a state. Nowhere near as warm today as it probably was on Monday morning, but Danny Shum's done a great job to produce him here.
Well, he gave him 2 trials as well, so he just had that residual fitness under his belt. He looked very fit, I've got to say, so he's conducted himself well. He did get conditions to suit there with no real pressure on the lead, so he did have it pretty much his own way there, but